Waiting for the first loud thunderclap is the mistake that lets panic take over. The safer move is to set up the room, the sound, and the settling routine 30 minutes early. Many dogs are already pacing, panting, hiding, or trembling before the storm sounds serious to you. During this July 2026 storm season, pressure shifts, lightning flashes, and low rumbles can tip off your dog's nervous system early. So the storm may already be in your dog's body before it is loud in your living room. If you have watched your dog crawl under the table, shake against your leg, or stare at the ceiling with wide eyes, you know that helpless feeling. You try a treat, you try cuddling, you say the same comforting words over and over, and your dog still cannot settle. Tonight, we are going to give your dog a better chance to calm faster by preparing the room, buffering the sound, and giving their body a settling pattern before the storm peaks. Before you wait for the loud crack, you need to know what your dog is already hearing and feeling. I'm Dr. Maya Hart, a small animal veterinarian, and I want you to hear this clearly. Storm panic is not stubbornness. It is not bad behavior. It is not drama. It is a body alarm. In my clinic, I have met dogs who looked perfectly sweet in the exam room, but tore through doors, broke crates, or injured their mouths during storms at home. Their families were not careless. They were just reacting too late. The goal tonight is not perfect sleep. Some dogs will still shake, some will still hide. The real goal is less escalation, faster recovery, fewer unsafe choices, and a dog who does not hit that point of blind panic. We will choose the safest room, block storm cues, use sound the right way, apply pressure comfort only when it is safe, and draw a hard line around medication mistakes. The trembling you see is only the outside of a nervous system chain reaction. Your dog's brain is built to notice patterns before danger arrives. That is useful in the wild. Inside a house during a summer storm, it can be miserable. A pressure drop can arrive before the rain. Flashes of light can cross the window before the thunder rolls. Low-frequency rumbling can move through walls, floors, and couch cushions in a way your dog senses long before you think the storm is close. Think of the nervous system like a smoke alarm in the hallway. It does not wait until the whole kitchen is full of smoke. It chirps when it catches the early signal. For a storm-sensitive dog, pressure changes, flickering light, roof rain, window vibration, and your own tense shoulders can all become smoke. The alarm goes off before the house looks dangerous to you. That is why you may see pacing while the sky still looks gray but quiet. You may see panting when the room is cool. You may see drooling, clinginess, hiding, whale eye, a tucked tail, or a dog who suddenly refuses their favorite treat. Some dogs crawl behind the toilet. Some press their body into a closet corner. Some bark at nothing because the threat feels everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Here is the small relief point. If your dog can still take a tiny treat, respond to their name, sniff a mat, or settle for 10 seconds, you are still in the prevention window. That detail matters. Once a dog is in full panic, their thinking brain gets quieter and their survival brain gets louder. Commands stop working. Food stops mattering. Your voice may become just another sound in the storm. So the earliest sign is not something to brush off. It is your cue. A dog who can still lick, chew, sniff, or glance at you is telling you there is still enough brain space left to build safety. That is the moment when a room, a sound buffer, and a low-demand routine can work. That is why waiting until the storm is overhead can make the obvious fixes backfire. At about 30 minutes before the storm is expected to become loud, move your dog to the quietest interior room you have. A basement can work well. So can an interior bathroom, closet, laundry room, or bedroom away from windows. You are looking for fewer flashes, fewer wall vibrations, and fewer open exits. The room does not have to be pretty. It has to feel predictable. Close blinds and curtains before the lightning gets busy. Softly turn on a lamp so sudden flashes do not cut across a dark room. Put your dog's familiar bed, mat, or blanket away from the window and away from the door. If your dog loves your scent, add a worn t-shirt or a blanket from the couch. That smell can help more than a new bed bought in panic. Then turn on steady sound before the thunder is loud. A box fan, bathroom fan, white noise machine, dishwasher hum, or low steady television can help blur the contrast between quiet room and sudden boom. Do not blast it. Loud sound piled on top of storm sound can make some dogs worse. You want steady background noise, not a noise contest. Place water nearby, but do not force drinking. A frightened dog may not want water in that moment. Pushing the bowl toward their face can add pressure. If they drink, good. If they do not, leave it there and keep the room calm. Choose one calm cue and keep it boring. Same phrase, same mat, same treat scatter, same slow breathing from you. You might say, "Mat time," in a normal voice, then scatter a few pieces of regular kibble on the mat if your dog still eats. You are not trying to run a training session. You are giving the brain a familiar pattern before the storm cues pile up. Your body matters more than most people realize. If you rush from window to window, check your phone every few seconds, and gasp when thunder hits, your dog reads that. Sit down. Drop your shoulders. Breathe slowly through your nose if you can. Keep your hands gentle and predictable. You are not pretending the storm is nothing. You are showing your dog that the house still has a steady leader. Here's the line I don't want you to cross. Comfort is helpful only when your dog can still move, breathe, cool their body, and choose space. Pressure can calm some dogs, but restraint can terrify others. Those are not the same thing. A snug anxiety wrap or a fitted shirt may help a dog who accepts it while calm. It should not squeeze the chest, restrict walking, trap heat, or change your dog's breathing. If your dog freezes, pants harder, claws at the fabric, or tries to rub it off, take it off. The goal is gentle body feedback, not control. Do not lock a panicked dog in a crate if they are clawing, biting bars, bending wire, or throwing their body against the door. A crate can be a safe den for a dog who already loves it. It can become a trap for a dog in storm panic. Broken nails, cut gums, and damaged teeth are real risks. I have seen dogs hurt themselves trying to escape confinement that felt unsafe to them. Do not drag your dog out from under furniture unless there is danger in that spot. If they are behind a chair, under a desk, or in the bathroom corner, and they are not overheating, trapped, or injured, let the hiding place do some work. You can sit nearby without crowding them. You can block hazards without pulling them into the middle of the room. Also, watch your voice. Frantic baby talk, repeated, "It's okay," chasing them room to room, and grabbing at their collar can become part of the storm pattern. Your dog may not understand the words. They understand your urgency. If every thunder roll makes you lean forward and repeat the same worried phrase, your body becomes another alarm. And do not improvise with medication during panic. Do not give human sleep aids. Do not use leftover sedatives from another pet. Do not add extra prescription doses because the first dose did not seem strong enough. Do not assume CBD is harmless, especially if your dog takes other medications or has liver, neurologic, heart, or breathing problems. Medication can be useful, but the plan has to come from your veterinarian before the storm, with exact instructions for that dog. Once that line is clear, the real 30-minute payoff makes sense. The this in tonight's plan is simple. Move early, buffer early, settle early. You are not waiting for fear to peak and then trying to overpower it. You are giving the brain competing signals of safety before pressure shifts, flashes, rain noise, low rumble, and owner tension stack too high. At minute 30, the room and sound go on. Dog goes to the interior space. Curtains close. Soft light turns on. Fan, white noise, dishwasher hum, or low, steady television fills the background. Water is placed nearby. The familiar bed or mat is already in position. You do this before the room feels scary. At minute 25, offer a safe licking or chewing activity if your dog still eats. That if matters. A stuffed food toy, lick mat, a small smear of plain xylitol-free peanut butter, or regular kibble softened with water can help some dogs settle because licking and chewing are body-level calming behaviors. Check the label for xylitol or birch sugar. Do not use it if either word appears. Plain, safe, familiar food is better than a rich new treat that upsets the stomach during a storm. If your dog turns away from food, do not keep pushing it. Refusing food is information. It tells you the fear level is rising. Switch to a lower demand presence and keep the room predictable. At minute 20, apply safe pressure comfort only if your dog accepts it while calm. This might be an anxiety wrap your dog has worn before. It might be a fitted shirt that does not restrict movement. It might be your steady hand resting on the shoulder or chest if your dog leans in to touch. If your dog walks away, let them. Consent matters in storm care because a trapped dog can panic harder. At minute 15, stop testing commands. This is where many loving owners accidentally raise the pressure. Sit, stay, come, look at me, shake, treat, treat, treat. That can become too much. Instead, sit nearby, angle your body slightly away, avoid staring, and keep your movements slow. Your presence should feel like furniture, boring, predictable, safe. At minute 10, protect exits. Make sure gates are closed. Make sure the yard door is not open. Keep a leash near the door, not because you are taking your dog outside into the storm, but because frightened dogs bolt. Check that the collar has current ID. If your dog is microchipped, make sure the contact information is updated before storm season. More dogs are lost when fear and open doors meet than when families simply forget to love them. The love is there. The exit plan is what fails. This sequence works because it respects timing. Your dog's storm alarm can turn on before the loudest thunder, so your safety signals need to arrive before the loudest thunder too. The room says, fewer flashes. The sound buffer says, fewer sudden booms. The mat says, This pattern is familiar. The lick mat says, your mouth and brain have a job. Your calm body says, the house is not joining the storm. Will this erase storm fear in every dog? No. Some dogs need prescription help. Some need a longer behavior plan. Some have panic so severe that home setup alone will not be enough. But this 30-minute sequence can reduce escalation for many dogs because it meets the fear earlier, while the thinking brain is still reachable. That helps tonight, but storm season needs a repeatable routine. A dog learns patterns. If the only time the interior bathroom appears is when the sky turns black, that room can become part of the warning system. We want the room to mean safety, not just thunder. Make a storm kit and keep it in one place. Put the anxiety wrap there if your dog tolerates it. Add the favorite mat, a towel, a water bowl, a safe chew or lick item, a leash, updated ID tag, and your veterinarian's medication instructions if medication has been prescribed. Keep the sound source ready. If you use a fan, know where it plugs in. If you use white noise from a device, keep it charged. Storm care gets harder when you are searching drawers while your dog is already shaking. Practice on calm days for 5 minutes. Walk to the room. Turn on the soft light. Turn on the fan. Scatter a few pieces of kibble. Sit quietly. Then leave before your dog gets bored or suspicious. You are teaching the room to predict calm, not only weather. During July storm season, watch weather alerts early enough to act. You do not need to stare at radar all afternoon. You do need to notice when storms are expected in the evening, so you are not surprised at the first rumble. If your dog is one of the early reactors, your clock follows the forecast and your dog's first body sign, not your own ears. Track what actually works. Write down the time you set up the room, which room you used, what sound source helped, whether your dog accepted food, where they hid, how heavy the panting was, and how long recovery took after the storm passed. Recovery time is important. A dog who settles within 20 minutes after the storm is different from a dog who pants for 3 hours, refuses food, and cannot sleep. Some dogs can benefit from low-volume storm sounds on calm days, paired with food or play, but do not do that during active panic. A recording during panic is not training, it is just more storm. If your dog leaves, trembles, pants, or refuses food during sound practice, the volume is too high or the plan needs professional help. This is how you become more accurate instead of more frantic. You are not guessing each storm. You are gathering simple information about your own dog. The room, the sound, the pressure comfort, the chew, and the timing become a routine your dog can recognize. Home care is useful only until fear turns into injury risk, medical risk, or medication confusion. Call your veterinarian before storm season if your dog has repeated panic, injures themselves, breaks crates, destroys doors, urinates or defecates from fear, or takes hours to recover after storms. Call sooner if your dog has heart disease, seizures, breathing problems, senior confusion, or takes other medications. Those dogs need a plan that fits their body, not a guess from a bathroom cabinet. Do not use human medications unless your veterinarian gave exact instructions for your dog. Not for a dog like yours. Not for a dog the same size. For your dog. Weight, age, liver health, heart health, other medications, and the type of anxiety all matter. Do not double prescription anxiety medication because the first dose did not look strong enough. Some medications need timing. Some need trial runs on calm days. Some cause trouble when stacked. Go to an ER vet now if your dog collapses, has blue or gray gums, has severe breathing distress, overheats from frantic pacing, has a seizure, or is injured trying to escape. Heat stress can happen indoors when a terrified dog pants, runs, and cannot settle. If your dog's body feels hot, they are disoriented, weak, or struggling to breathe, that is not a training problem. That is medical. The storm may still come tonight. The thunder may still roll over the house, and your dog may still choose the bathroom floor or the closet corner. But now they meet it from a prepared room instead of a panic spiral. If your dog usually paces before the thunder peaks, you are no longer behind the storm. You know what that early warning means. You know to move before the loudest crack. Soften the light. Buffer the sound. Offer licking or chewing while your dog still can. Use pressure only when it stays safe. And protect exits before fear makes the decisions. Tell me your dog's name, age, and breed. And tell me their first storm sign. Is it pacing, panting, hiding, barking, shaking, drooling, or climbing into your lap? Also tell me which part you will set up tonight. The room, the sound, the pressure comfort, or the medication plan with your vet. Share this with another pet parent before the next storm rolls in. It may keep them from waiting too long, locking a panicked dog in the wrong place, or giving unsafe medication in a frightened moment. Give your dog a gentle scratch from Dr. Maya tonight. And check that one safety line before you try anything new.